Thank you so much for your talk about Marjorie's class. Go ahead and tell us what you thought about today's class so far.
I back up a little bit. I am a massage therapist and a certified manual lymph drainage therapist. And I came to Marjorie's class because I have been working on patients with scar tissue issues. I have an oncology background, so I see a lot of this.
Okay.
And as I deal with more and more really complex scar tissue cases, multiple surgeries, traumatic scarring, scarring where there's no mark on the skin, but there's scarring deep, and trying to work with that through just myofascial release and lymphatics. I've discovered that if you don't deal with the scar first and releasing the scar's there and blocks the lymph. So you can do all the lymph work that you want on these people, but if you haven't cleared a pathway for the lymph to follow, you're just going to exacerbate a bad situation, make it worse. So I came here really looking to find somebody who kind of understood and put together all of those modalities to say, what is it we do, how do we do it, how do we feel it? And that's what I got out of Marjorie's class today. Definitely an understanding of that and working with somebody who knows that that problem is real. So that there's a discussion there about what do we do in these cases, how do we find our way through so that we can give our clients, our patients, as much relief as we possibly can and get them to a better state given what's ever going on with them.
Great. And talk to me about a couple of techniques that you learned today that you think you'll utilize.
Definitely will utilize the using cups for scar tissue. Have a couple of clients that have some really thick, deep scar tissue and hadn't thought to use that before. So that I'm definitely going home and doing that right away. The other techniques that I think that are most useful for me are some of the simple scar release techniques, the twisting for circular scars and those kind of things, just a different pattern rather than thinking linearly, because some of that scar tissue goes so deep inwards, and that I found was really, really useful in those classes those cases that don't seem to release otherwise.
Wonderful. All right. And anything else that you'd like to say, or?
Marjorie is a fabulous teacher. First of all, she says what she thinks. She's knowledgeable, and she brings that out in the students in her classes. So when you come to Marjorie's class, you're not just listening to Marjorie and following Marjorie. You're really working with your classmates and picking their brains and discovering things together. And it's a group discussion and dialogue that brings all the strengths that everybody has innately, brings them to the table so that it's not a classroom situation. It's a discussion and a multimodal treatment setting. It's really, you really have to experience it to believe it, because it's great.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.